6 viewers waiting. Is that my point, Dave? Is that yours?
I'm understanding it.
Good man.
Welcome to the ABM Skittles Club in Wallingford, South Oxfordshire, the home of live Skittles on the internet.
Doesn't look as red as that.
It's not that.
It's not. No, that's maroon. It's maroon. It's maroon. So I reckon we could make about 200 quid.
That's not bad going, is it? Not bad.
Welcome to the ABM Skittles Club in Wallingford, South Oxfordshire, the home of live Skittles on the internet.
Take that much of a push either, didn't it? Well, good evening, everyone. Welcome to Live Skittles. Welcome to Di, who's already come in very early to this potentially interesting game between Last Six and Lads Night Out. Let's walk you through the teams. For Last Six, opening up will be Ray, followed by Ange, Brian, Andy, Graham and Jeremy, a very familiar lineup. For the lads, Andy, which Andy? Andy Arkle. Off the random card, the randomly drawn, again, as is the summer tradition. Andy is opening. Martin, always second, whether you choose him or whether he draws. Tom has now gone to third. Now, he did quite well. Were you fourth last time out? Were you? Joint top score, or was it the highest score of the season last time out from the six? But no, he's in third this time. Then Rob coming in as a substitution for Brett. Sorry, Brett fans, he's unavailable due to work commitments. So we don't know whether angry Brett or gentle Brett would have been in. Then Brian and then Alan. A reminder, we're going to do 2 games for you this evening. This one, and then we've got Young and Bald against Find the Gap. The captains are tossing. Who won the toss, gentlemen? No, you don't need 10, surely not. Yeah. Lads Night Out won the toss. Well, the first victory of the evening to lads who won the toss, Dave. Good evening to Pundit Dave.
Good evening, everyone. What a game we've got coming up now. Some of the top players in the area. 2 of the main rivals over recent seasons. League 1 and 2. Top teams in the Knockout Cup. Last 6, top of the league all summer until the last game. Just give Lads Night Out with a chance of catching them.
Could be interesting, couldn't it? Let's give some shout-outs while we wait. On Facebook, Di Griffiths, super fan. Clark Beadle, super fan. Both watching. Nick, as ever, another super fan, Nick Plumridge. He's always ready to see some wood being tossed down the alley. He loves it. Good to see you there. We've also got currently 10 people watching us live on YouTube, but no one's saying anything apart from Kath Carrier, one of our regular YouTubers. If you're watching on a device on Facebook and you fancy sitting in your lovely living room and watching us in CinemaScope on your big telly, just go to YouTube on your smart TV and search for Wallingford Live Skittles. And if you're on your large TV and think, no, I'd much rather have my phone in the toilet, go to Facebook and search for the same thing. Right.
So many options.
We're ready to go. Here we go. Game on. Dave's got me to do quite a shallow depth of field here, so the alley is looking shorter than it actually is.
Oh, he's taken 7 out.
Yeah.
Start of the game. It was a little bit off target there from Ray, but he'll be very pleased to get a
pleased. 7. Solid 7 from Ray. Jordan Butler's watching on YouTube, as is Brian Woodbutcher. Come on, the lads. Good luck to them. Good evening, Jordan. Kath and Steve, always a pleasure to have you here. Now, here's Andy, our local lock keeper.
It's hard to get a handle on the lads not out team because the order's changing every single game, completely randomly.
Yep, they draw. They have 6 playing cards, an ace through to a 6, and they simply draw. Andy playing his usual fast game. I've got barely time to...
It's hard luck. Andy has improved a lot this season.
He
He's
has.
certainly average is way higher than it's been in his previous 2 or 3 seasons since he started playing.
I wonder if that's because... I wonder if it's anything significant about the fact that he's gone hatted this evening.
Do you think that could be the difference? I mean,
Well,
you're one of the other players that often wears a hat, and
I know.
you've not quite been on your best.
No, it barely works for me, to be honest, this in the summer. But it does keep the rain off my glasses as I cycle in, Dave. That's my excuse.
Yeah, and of course, if there was the sprinklers were to go off, you'd be safe.
I would be
as well.
It's my dog walking hat, Dave. It's
What
waterproof.
a start from Andy.
Great
Kingpin
from
5.
Andy. I tell you what,
As everyone
spare
says,
territory here.
Very, very difficult to get a spare from there. The back one doesn't often go.
But Ange is one of those players who drops the pace but ups the accuracy. No, it wasn't far off.
That was just past the middle pin.
Oh,
that's
wow. Sporting round of applause from a quarter of the Lads Night Out team there.
That's a good start for last 6 there. 2 7s to get them off the mark.
So hopefully viewers will appreciate we've got a nice, smooth stream this evening. I think we've licked it with the fact that 1, everything is plugged into the mains and jacked up to the max, and 2, we are using 1 streaming provider to spread things out, so the laptop's only having to do 1 stream, and 3, there aren't that many people here with their mobile phones on. So television's Martin Huff now for the lads. He has breached the central chevron, Dave.
He has, yeah. It's a tough one from there. Got 2 rows of 3. Oh, that's a tough call here. What do you reckon? Kingpin and take one out, or go for the 3 down the line?
He's a left-hander, Dave. I don't know if that makes any
left-hander,
difference
down
on
the
the
line,
angle.
down the line.
He's gone down the wrong line. We've got Tom sticking up for us. He actually sticks up for both teams. So when he asked me, "Are you home or away?" I said, "Doesn't matter, mate. You're doing the sticking up whether you're here or not."
Brian Turner now up for last 6. Fortunately, our microphone should be far enough away because he does often come up with a few choice words when the balls don't go in the right place. But when he does that, he still swears.
Yeah, I have turned off the microphone on the scoreboard cam, Dave.
The lads are a bit boisterous tonight, are they, or is it?
No, I just think it just saves us getting bleeped out when somebody does that. Oh,
great
nearly.
shot from
I
Brian
thought
there.
he'd missed that, but it was plumb. What a
Last 6.
start from the 6. Absolutely setting out their stall.
I assume you've explained the situation to our viewers.
I haven't, but you can, Dave. However, Captain Ives for the last 6 said to me, I overheard him telling his team, we need 10. So you can explain why that's important, Dave.
Well, Captain Andy Ives, former accountant as ever, is bang on with his numbers. He knows if last 6 win 10-0 tonight, not only will they finish above Lads Not Out, they've also got a chance of knocking the Lads Not Out of the cup competition, where you need to finish in the top 4. Lads Not Out need a couple of points and Young and Bald to not win their game by a good score. It is unlikely that Lads Not Out won't finish in the top 4, but still possible.
Mathematically possible. And the way that the last 6 have started, they mean business.
And that was Tom Bolling. And the other thing we haven't mentioned, he is still playing to win the averages. He needs a quite reasonable score of 30 tonight, and he'll win the averages. He's been above 30 all season, so you'd say it's a foregone conclusion, but should he get less than 30, then Martin Orme of the All Sorts will be crowned this season's top player.
Wow. Martin Olm, only in his second full summer season,
Yeah, I think second summer season, yeah.
Very good. What a talent we found there. Oh, Captain Andy
tickled
Ives.
that pin.
It's still moving, Dave. It's still going. There we go. Steadies himself. Deep concentration.
Wow. He's taken out 6 pins there without really troubling the kingpin too much.
Yeah.
Continues the advantage for last 6 in this opening leg.
We'll say another shout out to Edwin Morgan watching us on YouTube. Hi, Edwin. Over on Facebook, Mark Granger's joined the chat.
Mark Granger is watching from holiday, as he often does, in sunny Cyprus.
It's all right for some. Dave House of the Cross Keys in Wallingford says, "Someone wake Robert up. Please don't wake Rob up."
Start for
He'll start
Robert.
saying, "Come on, lads." Now, Rob.
It's easy to tell when Robbo's woken up because his heckling does get louder and louder.
Yeah. And this Rob Priest for the lads, is
well
subbing
done, Rob.
for Brett.
He's
So
taken,
he is the new Brett.
Oh, that's quite a reputation to live up to.
It is. But I think it might be a case of quite a good score a little bit too late. 28 pins to 24 with 2 more to bowl for each team. Great, strong lineup for the last 6.
I believe we've
Graham
got
and Jeremy.
The 2 best players. No, Andy Ives is actually number 2 for the last 6 this season. No, Graham is. They're top 2 players at 5 and 6. So you'd expect a few pins to go down there, although not a great opener from Graham.
Oh dear.
Wow, this is an important shot.
Goodness me.
Very important.
It's gone very quiet, Dave.
Yeah, the tension.
Wry smile on his face. Oh,
Wow.
goodness
Suddenly,
me, look at that. The
this
walk of
leg
shame. He's got to pay a fine as well.
is no longer all over.
So, after 5 have bowled for the last 6 in this opening leg, 30. After 4 have bowled for the lads, 24. Brian, 6 to tie things up. Anything more than that gives them a lead.
6 required for Brian Some Spares Archer, as he has recently been named.
Yeah, it's only fair. Glasses off this evening, I notice. And the glasses off is working for him.
Yeah, he looks 5 years younger.
He does, but he's
Barely
squinting
a
a
day
bit.
over 60.
He's squinting a bit, Dave, though. We have had Bunkfest, of course, this weekend in Wallingford, a superb free festival of music, beer and dance, and there's been a lot of beer.
Wow. That looked certain to take out.
Look at that.
At
The
least
lads
one
all
or
lined
two.
up at the home end, a little bit of groan from the team.
Which gives Jeremy Denton and his team a 1-pin advantage going into the anchor players.
And it's a very familiar anchor position with Jeremy D for the last 6 and Alan P. Still with the random draw, Alan has managed to get himself as the anchor.
Yeah. Jeremy Denton's known by many as the club's biggest anchor.
Yeah, huge, huge anchor. And you can see why.
A couple of wobblers there. It's not a
Interestingly,
perfect split.
on the camera, the shorts are looking a little bit like plum, but they're actually rust-coloured, I'd say. In real life, that's good.
Right, well, that almost sews up the first leg. This one will force Alan to get a spare.
Oh, has he pulled that? He did.
So it's still
Yep,
drawable
it is.
with a 9. But
38 for the last 6. I tell you what, Graham's 2. Let's put the cat among the pigeons a little bit. It's a tall ask, but Alan is no stranger to the clearance.
he is famous for getting 9s and spares when needed in this position.
He has. It's interesting because, of course, there's a little bit of a... There's not very much pressure on this game as long as the lads don't get to the 4th leg and haven't scored anything.
Exactly. If you're 4 legs down without any points,
It'd
then
be
it
quite
gets...
nice to sort of get the 2 points in the bag and then relax. So will he... will that be on his mind?
Well, you have to say the spares looking pretty unlikely from there.
The 9 is tricky as well, Dave. He's taken out his favourite winger.
He likes to finish with that one.
Oh, that's...
Well, that's it. Legs over. There is no 9 on there.
No, surely. I mean, apart from some bizarre breaking of the laws of physics. Okay, good effort.
Slinks back. First leg, last 6. Young and bald fans watching out there, you may be thinking your team still has a chance here.
It's still on. Mathematically, Young and Ball could knock the lads' night out of the top 4. Top 4 finishers go through to the silverware knockout competition. Everybody else goes into the shield knockout competition. Good evening from Mexico, says Lee Crook. You can tell everyone who hasn't got school-aged children, Dave. They've all gone away when the schools are going back. You're quite right too. Okay, lockkeeper Andy now starts off leg 2 for the lads. Better. What a lucky pickup there, little extra one. King's the shot, Dave, or is it a quarter pin?
And it was the shot.
Play.
It's a great early advantage there to the lads.
Completely missed with ball 1, absolutely did the business with ball 3. Andy, massively good improvement, up to 8 from his opening 5. Puts a little bit of a marker down for Ray. Over on YouTube, Edwin Morgan says, my skill starts on Thursday, but I'm going to miss the first 6 games. That's very unlucky.
Well, also, Nick's Plumridge starts on Thursday as well. It's obviously the start of many seasons of...
We don't start for a while, Dave, do we? When's our Winter League starting?
We'll be starting in early October, yeah.
Ray
Possibly
now.
some new teams in the league this year.
Yes, I think at least 2 maybe, if we're lucky. Some supportive heckling from his own teammates there. No, through the gap. Jeremy, the massive anchor, having a word with Robbo at the background there. 2 peas in a pod they are.
Yeah, they're definitely the biggest hecklers we've got.
Only their mothers could tell them apart.
It's very, very hard to tell them apart.
So, 2-pin advantage for the lads. Martin now will want to emulate Andy and increase his effort from leg 1. Oh dear, found the gap again. Tom in the background.
First one that's gone straight through tonight? I think it might
No,
be.
no, we've had a few. No, Andy Arkle's first ball last time round did. That's better. What a pickup. Tom in the background there went from head in hands to round of applause there. Oh, he's just missed again. 1 ball skittler.
Very much so. So, Angie started with a 7. Needs to get an 8 to get back on level terms here.
I need to wet my whistle, Dave. Do you need another one? Are you all right?
I'm all right for now, thanks.
Okay, I'll wander off to the
Simon.
bar. Enjoy Dave's company without me.
Don't worry, he'll be back soon. All right, here we go with Angie, bowling, centre of the alley. A little bit of a gentler pace. Took the quarter pin out. Centre pin, back pin. Try and get the king pin here. And take out that front wall if you can. It's a little bit off. Yeah, a little bit awkward now. The big gap between the kingpin and the 2 back quarters. I would suggest going for the kingpin and trying to knock it into those pins on the right. Could be kingpin. Yes, indeed. Great shot. 7. Well done from Andy. So a few pins with every ball there, which is what you want to do. So 14 for lads not out, 13 for last 6, 1 in it, anyone's leg at this stage. We've got Tom next, who Needs to average 6 a leg to get to the 30 he needs for the averages. But being Tom, he'll be targeting a much bigger score than that. And that is certainly the way to do it. Basically, if he gets this, that is the averages sewn up. Well, you'll want to improve on the 7 you got with the first ball, at least 1 or 2 more if you can. It's an 8. It's good for him, good for the lads. As they take 22 from the first 3 goes.
Dave, I'm back. There was no queue at the bar. Everyone is watching the Skittles because this is where the action is.
Well, it's a very tense, important game. And the lads are out in a great position after 3 of their players are bowled.
Wallop. Oh.
Oh, plenty of power from Brian
Just
now.
span away, though. The spin can be a powerful tool in Skittles, but you have to tame it.
Indeed.
Watch Brian's wrist.
So he doesn't get a few more here. His legs can be
Whips
very,
it
very
round.
difficult.
Oh,
Yeah.
look at that.
Certainly looks like this leg is heading to the lads at the moment. It will take
Wow.
a really low score or a couple of really high scores.
It's brave of you to nail your colours to the mast there, Dave.
Well, I like to get my predictions out there. They're not always right,
No, well, obviously not.
usually. Skim off the kingpin there, very unlucky.
Are we still live on Facebook, Dave? Can you just
Yeah,
check
we were
for
a
me?
minute ago. I'll check again.
Because it's gone a bit weird on my end. Oh, Rob again! The new Brett is doing very, very well, Dave. Go on! Oh, my words. Yeah, that's fine. Thank you, Dave. Dave's just checking for us. Look at this. The lads have powered to 30 after 4. Last 6, 16 after 3. Goodness me. Captain Andy with a lot of work to do. Di Griffiths on Facebook showing his allegiances. Come on, the lads, he says. He's not a neutral.
Amy Evans watching it at home. It's got an image up on the big TV on YouTube, watching
Beautiful.
Brian in action.
Look at Mr. Ives has left himself with the bulldozer, but he's gone for the angle. With spin, missed it. Waves it away. Alan for the lads chalks it up. 7. It's better, but unfortunately, for last 6, after 4 have bowled for both teams in this second leg, 7 pins behind. As Dave said, lads not out looking, no, they are at the end, looking quite comfortable. They need just 2 points to make it mathematically impossible to be knocked out of the top 4. But a couple of mistakes by the last 2 could open things up still.
It's possible. You've got Brian and Alan though. Doesn't often happen.
I think Brian would be a bit disappointed with that outcome.
Yeah, hit the kingpin, bit of power like that, and just take out 3. That's unlucky for Brian. And that's even more unlucky. Is Brian feeling the pressure here?
Has Brian brought his glasses? And does he need them? He's gone wide again, Dave. He's
So
not
there's
looking
a little gap in the door there, a tiny little gap in the door.
He's not looking. Brian is not looking comfortable up there. I don't know whether he's a bit jaded from the long weekend of drinking, but they've still got a comfortable lead, 34 pins to 23. But Graham's got a big score in it.
Yeah, if we can get an 8 or a 9 here, that really does put the pressure on the
yeah,
last player.
Yeah, we're back game on.
It's not a bad start. You know, you need to take out that front row now.
I mean,
try
there's
and get
still
those
definitely
last
a 9
two.
on.
It's on, yeah, it's on. It's difficult, it's on.
Oh, my
Oh,
word.
now it is very much on. Certainly the 8's on. A real tough cut for the
Surely
9.
he can find the kingpin on his third go, Dave.
You'd have thought so.
Hello.
Oh,
Half a
unlucky
ball
Graham.
width away.
Very close.
So, Graham 7 brings things a little closer after 5 have bowled for both teams in this second leg. 30 pins to the 6, 34 to the lads. Lads have the honour. Alan will set the target. There is some pressure here, Dave. I mean, he needs really 6 or 7 minimum just to
Yeah,
make
you
sure
want
that...
to force Jeremy to need a spare, don't
think
you?
so.
I mean, that's what you gotta focus on here. If you get 7 or more, pretty safe. But any less than that, there's going to be that little chance. Wayward shot outside the quarter pin from Alan there.
It was. I've never seen him wearing a mainly white T-shirt before. This is a new thing.
It almost
for
looks like a Burger King T-shirt. I don't know if there's one of his
Pretty
favourite
sure
favourite
pretty
fast
sure
food
Alan
restaurants.
does not frequent Burger King. They don't do. I don't think they do a sourdough ciabatta bun. Yes.
Oh, a good third shot from Alan
Good
there.
pick-up. Appreciative
think
applause
that's-
from his teammates. The ones that are busy watching anyway. So, 41 for the lads. 11 to draw for Jeremy. 12 to keep the lads sweating about their position in the knockout.
Again, only just caught the outside of the quarter pin there, so not a great shot, but take those out.
That back pin has been sticky all summer season, David. If that had gone out, I mean, that would have given him a life for a spare. But as it is, the back pin is causing a problem. He's going to go
Not
for
there.
it. Well, he went for the back pin.
He wanted to get that
He
back
did.
pin, didn't
He did. He
Just-
wanted to
just
punish
prove
it,
that
but-
it will go down.
Yeah. It's not been Velcroed to the spot. No. Okay. Valiant effort. Not enough. So, the lads take a definitive victory in leg 2. 2 points apiece in the match. Most importantly for the lads, that 2 points means that Young and Bald cannot now steal the 4th place in the playoffs. But Young and Bald still have to play for the 5th place, which I believe gives them a bye in the Shield tournament, Dave.
Indeed, yeah, that's going to be their target now in the second game. Still a matter of who's going to finish higher from these two teams in the league and get the supposedly easier draw against the 4th place team. What was that 3.4% one was?
Chairman Dave. You should remember that. Our pundit Dave is making sure he stays on the safety pin at 3.4%. But he couldn't remember its name, but it's actually called Chairman Dave, which is somewhat ironic. Alex Slezak joining us on Facebook. Obviously, Joe has said you can't have the big telly on. Stephen Collins on YouTube, excellent coverage as usual. Keep it going. Thank you, Stephen. We
Yes,
do our
thanks.
best. We do our best. Andy Arkle, local lock keeper, currently sort of wearing camouflage drab.
Sorry, who is?
Dave, you're so quick. Oh, I thought Andy might have just done the 3rd ball pickup there. It's all right. But he's dropped back down. He's yo-yoing up and down a bit there. Oh, of course, it's the beer leg, Dave.
Oh
I'd
no,
forgotten.
forgot to mention the beer leg.
Leg 3 in our league is the beer leg. Simple premise, score more than your opponent and they have to buy you a beer, or vice versa. So, Ray, 6, Andy 5. Andy has to do
We
the
need a
walk
shout
of
out
shame
for
to the
Martin.
bar.
A shout out for Martin. Can anyone find Martin Huff? Or Angie even.
Ange now.
And they're very centrally placed.
Yeah, I was just about to say, and it worked for her.
Which
Look at
means if you hit, sometimes goes very nice like that,
Yeah.
but there's a lot more chance of finding the gaps.
that. Yeah, there is. But Ange, again, she has just the right amount of pace and accuracy.
She gets this right. No,
Just pulled, I think. Cheeky one.
she would love to set Martin a target of 9 here. She can take those
I
last
tell you
two
what,
pins
even
out.
now, seven as a beer leg target, you feel quite happy. But yes, 1 or 2 more. Oh, hello.
Not bad.
Well
Oh.
played.
Hey.
Sporting
applause,
round of
Angie.
applause from the lads. They know that's a heck of a target. Well played, Ange.
Look at that scoring from Angie.
7-7-8. Yeah. Wow. Last 6 have brought out some of their A team tonight. Television's Martin Huff now. I'm not sure if he's been recording any more episodes of Money for Nothing, but he's certainly looking a bit sweaty. Oh, that's harsh. Even Jeremy, his opponent's massive anchor, said that unlucky, and it was.
He did, but he laughed at the same time.
Oh, it's thrown him. It's thrown him. Martin's thrown. He just needs to just recover his cool. Deep breath. Better.
Wow. First 2 rounds in the beer leg have gone the way of last 6.
Yeah.
And by some margin as well.
Martin straight into the wallet, over to Ange to ask her beverage of choice. What she selected, I couldn't quite hear. We'll watch Martin come back, and we ought to keep a track of who orders what.
We should, yep. I'm sure our fans would like to know what everyone's drinking. Another
The
powerful
going
first
rate
shot
is a
from Brian.
half a pint of beer, a small glass of wine, a soft drink. No one's yet been brave enough to ask for a short, I don't think, Dave.
But these teams play each other a lot, and they're very friendly outside of the game. And I'm sure there'll be a few pints being exchanged in the beer
Yeah,
leg.
that's true. But you never ask. You never ask for a pint, Dave. You only ask for a
Robbo
half
does.
and-
Robbo always
well,
asks for a
Rob
pint.
does ask for a pint. Yeah, that's true. But Rob is
Actually,
never
he
knowing.
doesn't. He just says, "I'll have a."
Yeah,
and names the ale. He doesn't actually specify an amount, and he leaves it up to them to choose whether to give him a full pint or
But
a half a
Robbo
pint.
Wadsworth is, of course, never knowingly sober.
Okay. Tom stepping up.
Rads Ramsey is watching us. Come on the 6. Well, come the 6. He said that's quite biblical. Come the 6.
Oh,
Rad on
Tom
Facebook.
playing
Cheering
for
on
his beer leg,
teammates. Yeah.
his team, and his average. A lot
Yeah.
of pressure on one man's shoulders.
Oh, hello.
Oh,
That was a
that's
hell of a
good.
hit.
That's good. Very nice little front
That
one there.
quarter pin to your
aim
right,
for.
viewer.
Take that out.
Oh, he's just pulled it, has he? Oh, what a shot! What a shot, Dave.
Fantastic. And I'm going to call it. That's why he's going to win the averages. Been playing fantastically this season. He's always been up
6-8-9.
there in the averages, but
He
he's
has.
never really been challenging the top 2 or 3. But this season,
Tom is one of those players, he's incredibly harsh on himself. If he miscues, if he slightly misses, he's very harsh on himself. And I sometimes wondered that it was too harsh.
I think so. I mean, it looks like
he's just relaxed a little bit this summer.
it looks like he's going to win the averages.
Yeah.
He's going to get a great score tonight, and he's still not going to be happy.
I think he will be happy. I think he's mellowed, as befits the slightly more relaxed summer league. I mean, obviously we're about to go into the winter league in October, and then it all gets very serious again, Dave. But
Oh, unlucky Andy,
Oh.
but everyone loves that. You just want to have a go at that shot there, don't you? It's a beautiful, beautiful lie to have a go at. Get that front one, take them all out.
we like a chevron. Has he got it, Dave?
Oh, what a shot from Andy! What a shot!
So I tell you what, you don't mind losing your beer leg when your opponent gets a 9, but you do mind when you get an 8.
Well, he hasn't lost it yet. He's up against.
oh yeah, sorry, I got
He's
confused.
up against Rob. That was Brian.
last six
Brian,
got the honour.
who hates losing a beer leg with whatever score he's got. He doesn't care what he gets. He just doesn't want to lose it.
I forgot that unusually the lads won the toss because they don't normally, and they've put the opposition in. Right. Welsh Rob now for the lads.
Oh, tough. Got a
Substituting
pins all the
for
way across
Brett
the alley there.
and doing well so far.
Oh, too quick for my fingers, that one.
Come on, Dave, keep up.
Oh, he had a second go at the middle pin. Oh,
Yeah,
wouldn't have counted, but didn't go anyway.
It is quite tricky, Dave, because we have about a quarter of a second delay in reality to here.
Yeah.
So if you get out your corner of your eye and think you've got it, you've got to watch the screen. So, 4 have bowled for both teams in leg 3. 22 to the lads, 29 to last 6. It's a chopping and changing every leg, isn't it?
Of course, last 6 will want to get the psychological advantage over their opponents if they can here as well. It could well be these two meet at some stage in the knockout stages, and to get the win here will make
I think it's certain now, isn't it, Dave, with the 2 points for the lads, I think.
Yeah, but will they both win? Will they face each other?
Because first position will play 4th and second will play 3rd.
Yeah, so it's unlikely they'll play in the first game.
So they can meet in the final.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness me. Wouldn't be the first final these two have enjoyed.
Oh, Graham, a little disappointed with that. He's been bowling all right, but
he's been a little bit yo-yo, hasn't he? He's doing an Andy Arkle for the lads night out, but worse, 273 rather than Andy's 585.
Brian, then, is it going to be glasses on, glasses off? Still sticking with glasses off at the moment.
But Brian, again,
we've been told to give him the advice from Amy, get away from Robbo, who is
Well,
nothing
yeah,
but a bad influence, standing next to him.
That's just good life advice.
It's good advice for
generally,
everything,
really, isn't it? Yeah.
Any aspect of life.
Yeah. Oh, my word.
Oh,
I think that sums up his evening.
it does. Brian, it doesn't like playing when there's no music on, and we haven't managed to get any tunes on tonight.
We've got a bit of a darts match behind us, so that might, I think there was a tussle for who owns the MP3 player. Wow.
That's a 4 for Brian. I imagine the glasses will be going on when we get to the 4th leg.
Question from Rob Bowker. 2 things. Are the cobblers safe in the top 4? And there's no such thing as an easy fixture. Your second point, I absolutely agree with you, Rob.
And your first point, yes, they are. Cobblers
Yes.
are confirmed in the top 4. They were already confirmed before today.
The cobblers have cobbled their way into a playoff situation. Jeremy now.
So it's the Cobblers' second season in the Summer League. They're made up of players who have been cobbled together from a number of different teams.
Oh, is that? I just thought there was basically a shoemaking kind of link, Dave.
Well, they like shoes.
They don't bowl barefoot.
Very few barefooted players in their ranks.
It's probably a health and safety thing. Should you drop one of our
It's not in the official rules.
It's
Not in the official rules.
No. Oh dear.
I thought if Gary Cooper was still involved, we may well have a steel toe caps are essential footwear, but hasn't come in to play as yet.
So Jeremy's 6, 38 the total. 8 behind the lads. Now Alan on the ascendancy, a 6, a 7, an 8 would win the beer, and
more importantly, he wants to beat Jeremy.
Well, there is that.
It's one of the biggest achievements.
Secondarily, a point or 2 for his team. Very good. Oh,
fast bowling from Alan today.
Strange result from that hit, but there we go.
Yes, this strange left-handed technique.
Yeah, he's left the rad.
Oh, he'll feel hard done by with that.
He will, and this is not a great lie, is it, Dave?
Not at all.
Kingpin doesn't get you much, and there's a reverse angle on the rear
I think
quarter.
the 8, he's going to really have to struggle to get an 8 here, and tying with Jeremy is probably the best he can hope for with a 6.
Oh,
Not with
dear.
that, Alan.
He,
Not with that.
he literally called that in the backswing. You could hear him say an expletive as he almost just started the follow through. It was,
Yeah. It's a,
look at that, the 4-4-4 in the for the bottom three for the lads. 4 fours in the leg. Goodness me.
for all the Robert Wadsworth fans out there, so I'm sure there are many, you may have heard his rather boisterous laugh after that.
I've
that
tried
score
to
from-
filter it out using the audio settings, Dave. But
Yeah.
who knows?
Oh, very quiet on the alley. Who's up first? That must be.
Rob Bowker says, "Phew" is his comment on Facebook.
Absolutely.
Cobblers are in. Right. Brian. Oh, sorry, Andy.
And we're outside the court pin again.
Go on, Dave, you can do it.
Oh, we've got that third one. So it's a slow start to
It is.
leg 3 here for the lads. The beer leg's gone. They got the 2 points they need, but they're still not mathematically safe.
Are they not?
Oh, they've got the better average, so I think it'd be very difficult for the younger ball to catch them.
But I mean, even if Young and Ball get 10,
Yeah.
because the lads have got 2. Oh, it's just, let's.
I will check.
Goodness me, what's happening? Has everyone just kind of given up?
I didn't write those 2 scores down.
Oh dear, come on. Come on now, Ray. That's a hell of a pickup, Dave. Goodness
Oh,
me.
we are mistaken. Lads Not Out have got 55 points. Young and Bald have got 46 points. So a 10-0 win if lads don't get any more points.
Wow. So, the lads do need one more.
Well, one more point.
to
They could still catch
secure
them.
it.
One more wouldn't secure it, but they'd have a better average. It'd
Yeah,
be
so
very
there would-
almost guaranteed with one more point.
It would there'd be a tie, and then we do count back, and the lads would get it. So. Oh my word!
Perhaps the word has got around to.
How many through balls are we going to get this evening? Oh
I
my!
think
oh.
a little bit of panic might be starting to filter through into the LNO ranks.
I mean, let's face it. If we can't even work out what's going on, they haven't got a clue, Dave.
That's true. They have no idea.
And they're a couple of beers deeper in than we are, I suspect. Well, another 4 for the lads. Neither team exactly deciding to come out and grab the 4th leg by the scruff. A reminder, the last 6 have taken 2 legs to the lads' 1, 4 points to 2 to the good. And as we've just discovered, the lads really need 1 more point to definitely secure their place in the knockout stage. As Ange,
I mean,
absolutely-
even if they don't, you get very few 10-0 wins in this league.
you do, it's rare.
So it's extremely unlikely, but still possible. Oh,
Ange working the angles.
it's tough. It's tough when you split the pack like that. You got
It is a little bit
bunch
more
on either
pace.
side.
Might have scooted that Skittle over, but
Maybe.
the Skittles do take a lot of pace out of the ball. Just going for it. Oh, unlucky, just not
6
quite enough angle. But
grand.
6 will still put them, I believe, in the stronger position. 11 to the last 6. 8 to the lads after 2 have bowled in leg 4.
Tom Morgan needs to get 7 more pins in his last 2 goes.
I'm just gonna look. Well, look, we've got more teams have arrived. Look, they're watching. Look at them.
They know that if Tom gets a 7 here, he's won the
Yes.
averages. I think everyone knows that.
Yeah. Oh my word!
Or 5 to go.
That was a harsh result.
It was a powerful shot on the kingpin like
Perhaps
that.
too powerful,
with an
Dave?
angle. Well, no, that's how he bowls. That's how he bowls, and it usually works. It's 5, 2 more pins in 4 more balls.
He's got a lovely lie here to get 3, hasn't he? Has he got it? Oh, my word.
He has not. He has not.
He likes to keep the crowd guessing as he takes it to the next leg. Goodness me.
Could you imagine if Tom gets a 0 or a 1 in his final leg?
No, I couldn't. Let's put our little table back, Dave, because, you know, people are moaning at us. There you go, that'll do. Oh, great start from Brian. Lovely little angle here, Dave.
Yeah, it's a nice one there. You get that front pin, take them all out.
There he goes.
And he's only gone and done it.
Look at him. He knows that Tom, the sticker upper, is pretty damn quick, so he's not going to go back to his seat. He's going to hang around. He's going to wait. There they are. Look at that. Beautifully fast and accurate. Sticking up.
Whoa.
Well played.
Great bowling from Byron.
Super round of applause
14.
from everybody watching. Not quite the joint highest spare of the season.
No, 1 behind it. He had a few 14s, 2 15s. One of which was Tom Morgan last week. And the other one, early on in the season, was Lance Thompson from the Spirits.
Beautiful. Amy on Facebook says, Robbo fans. Are there any such things as Robbo fans? Never heard of them. Rob, for Lads Night Out, bulldozes it through the middle. Oh, my word. Pressure now. One of these quarter pins has got to connect. Oh, he went for it again and managed to do exactly the same shot. Goodness me. I think the lads are tiring, Dave.
This is a very un-Lads Night Out-like leg, this one.
It is.
4-4, 5-3.
So after 4 have bowled for the lads in leg 4, they're on 16. Only 16, Dave. Captain Andy for last 6. Pull that wide.
Ooh, that's one of those horrible splits, which leaves a great big gap next to the pack.
Crosses the alley. It's got to work the angles here quite hard. Oh, I'm not sure that's enough, Dave.
Oh, I thought that was going through the gap there. It's, just had a little bit of angle
cheeky
to
bonus, but
sneak into the middle.
King's the shot, surely, Dave.
Yeah, come across that kingpin, take them all out. Maybe the one behind as well. Not like that. Not enough.
Not enough angle. Still, it was more than enough to push the last 6 even further ahead. Goodness me, near almost double the score after 4 have bowled for both teams in leg 4. 30 pins to the last 6, 16 to the lads. You have to say, it's looking good for 6 points for the last 6.
It's going to be a win for the last 6. It's just a question of whether they can get that last leg as well and really put the pressure on.
Bowler cam's lost its autofocus. It's just too excited.
Well, there's a lot to be excited about in this game.
There we go. Autofocus.
Oh, no.
Show off.
As Lee Crook, who is watching from Mexico, would say, they'll all go when you do that.
Or not at all. Oh, great follow-up shot.
Well, good spot from Lee there. They nearly did all go.
Amy Evans on Facebook says, blame Bunkfest for the lads' performance. I mean, that finished on Sunday, Dave. Surely everyone's had a day of rest on the Monday.
Yeah, there was a lot of beer was drunk over Bunkfest.
There was a lot of beer.
One day is, you've got to remember, they aren't in their 20s anymore, these Lads Night Out players.
They haven't been in their 20s for 30 years, Dave, some of them.
So Graham's not been on his form he's been on the rest of the season tonight, so he'll be trying to get a few here to pick some more pins up.
I wonder if he's carrying injury, Dave. It just doesn't seem quite to be able to. Oh no, maybe not. No, there we go. I just thought his action looked a little stiffer than usual, but no.
Yeah.
It's the usual Graham action.
Graham way.
He's just given himself a bit of an unfortunate.
He's going for 2 here. Try to get the angle to take the 2 out.
Tricky
Took a 6.
shot.
Which further
But
adds to the last 6 ever going total.
Graham's yo-yoing 2-7-3-6. Dave, he's bouncing up and down.
He'll hope that yo-yo stops in that upward position.
36 pins to 23 after 5 have bowled for both teams in leg 4. I mean,
So Alan needs a 13 just to make Jeremy bowl again.
Alan might as well just not bother, really. He might as well save himself for the final leg.
Exactly. You don't want to get tired out like some of his teammates.
Oh, what's some violence
missed
in
the
that?
kingpin, but he's cleared out half the board there. So there is a chance here.
He's going to have to move away from his favoured radiator side of the alley into the open. Okay.
Okay, there's no spare.
And that tricky straight
Will he be?
bulldozer shot.
He's going straight down the line.
He
Straight
is.
down.
Nobody likes
middle.
this, Dave. Apart from Ange, who loves it. There you go, well done.
Hearty round of applause for Alan
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
Picks
well,
up
Posts his
Another
best
8.
score of the evening.
a 34. So it's a freebie for Jeremy.
Yeah, 31 for the lads. Last 6 already on 36. Jeremy, where's Jeremy in the
He's
averages?
currently, I think he dropped down, and this is last 6. He's sort of about 6 now.
Well, there's no point in him even bothering, is there, Dave?
So he can't win it, but he can certainly
Pretend he can.
pretend he can.
We just have to apologise to viewers. We don't control the lighting in here, and if there is some glare coming off Jeremy's head there, and it's causing you to not see what's happening,
We have
apologise.
had complaints in the past about.
Yeah, but he refuses to wear the toupee again, so we can't mat it out. But now then, lovely second ball from Jeremy, but surely he can't take anything.
Can't take anything.
No.
Surely he can't take anything. Correct.
A little wide of the goal there, but he didn't need to, did he?
We've got a.
He's doing all right.
43 leg.
7.
Very
43.
Very good
31.
leg scores from the last 6 nights. 38,
Yeah.
36, 38, 43.
238 to 36 and a 43. It's the reason why, until just the last couple of weeks, they were top of the table, Dave. They'll be smarting a little bit, I think, to be in third after the start to the season they had. That's a great shot from Ray.
What a start from Ray that is. It's a great opportunity to start off the final leg with the spare.
I mean, Ray has not had a great evening, it has to be said, and what a way to finish it.
Not with that.
Oh, he threw it away. Come on, Ray. Little Ray grimace. Come on, Ray, focus on this. Finish it. Finish it, Ray.
Oh, teased over that.
Leaves the centre pin. Nice to finish with your
No, it's
top
not
score
bad.
of the
32.
evening.
It's a-
32.
Pretty good.
As we say in Skittles, 30 is your pass score. Hit a 30, you feel fairly good about that. That's what you should be aiming for. Less than that, a bit disappointed. More than 30, you've had a good evening. Andy has got to go some to get his 30.
No, it's not that far. I think an 8 will do it. I think he needs an 8.
Yeah, I know, but he hasn't hit an 8 since.
Leg 2.
Oh,
It's unlikely to hit an 8 from there. That's a pretty tough split. It's a horrible split, really. It's pins
Even more
everywhere.
so,
Pins
yeah,
all
yeah.
over the place.
and none of the angle that you want. Okay.
5 for Andy. So that would presumably make him finish on 27.
I think that's right. 19 and 8 is 27. Carry the 1. Take away the number you first thought of.
So Angie on for a great score here.
Three
if she
pin
can
advantage after the
6 or more.
first bowlers in the final leg. Ange has been on fire tonight.
She's got to get 2 for 30. She'll be hoping for a lot more
One
than
of
that,
the few
however.
players in the Summer League who can actually perform well with sandals. Oh, having said that, I've cursed that and she's pulled it. That's the first wayward shot, opening
Yeah,
shot we've
she's
seen.
been very accurate today. Nothing much beyond the quarter pins. That looks good.
Yeah, it's better. Oh,
Oh,
beautiful.
what a shot from Andrew.
Absolutely beautiful. And I tell you what, she just needs to repeat that shot and she'll have all of these. It's always a different story though when you know, oh, she's pulled it. Unlucky, Ange.
Oh, look, Ange. Just looking at the facts here, her all-time best score in the Summer League is 36.
Wow.
So she's one behind
One
her
off that.
all-time best score.
That's a superb,
And
superb evening for Ange. Well played.
Ange has been playing in the Summer League for quite a few years now.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
that's a lot of games, and to come one off her personal best score, a very, very good evening for her.
Rob was on YouTube, was watching our discussion on 30. Rob, 30 for me. I'd take it every flipping day of the week. But, you know, it is the pass score, isn't
Pressure
it?
again for the lads. Martin's first ball.
6
2
per
pins.
leg. Television's Martin Huff. He might be all right under the TV lights of Money for Nothing, but under the streaming lights of Live Skittles, it's not working for him.
Yeah, you don't get as many takes here, I'm afraid.
That's true. Can't redo a dovetail joint if it goes wrong. Like you can on telly, Dave.
Simon, a big fan of refurbishing old furniture, of course. A big lead.
Big lead.
And it's worrying times a little bit for lads not out, because their future could be out of their hands if they don't get another point or two.
I mean, surely though that Young and Bald can't possibly make up the deficit in pin count.
They're a point ahead. If they got 2, if they win 10-0, they'll be a point ahead.
Oh my goodness, you're right. I forgot that we're not. Lads are only on. They need 3, don't they?
Yeah.
Oh my word.
Oh, that's
I completely
disappointing
forgot,
for
Dave.
Brian there.
I
That's only
thought
4.
2 only merely makes it a tie, whereas
No.
Young and Ball can pop in the full deck against the brand new team. Find the gap. Wow.
And of course, Young and Bald have been getting better every game.
They have.
In their last game.
They have.
Okay. Anyway, let's look at Tom. He needs 2 pins here with 3 balls to win the averages.
Surely he must do it. There we
There
go.
it is. There it is.
Beautiful.
Listen to that round of applause from the knowledgeable fans in the background.
No one's listening to us, Dave. Oh, bit straight. Come on, I tell you what, if he just smacks that quarter pin plumb on, it'd be lovely to finish with a 9. Hello.
Scrapes it. Scrapes it with a... You were hoping that it would be a hero performance.
The hero
from Tom,
moment would have been
Tom's
great.
there.
However, it doesn't matter. He, I think, will be disappointed with his result this evening. But I might go and tell him, Dave, that...
He doesn't care. I mentioned it to him last week. He really doesn't care about the averages. Just a real shame, 'cause he's got a real lovely trophy for the first time he wins it, and he just doesn't want it.
I'm going to go and make him care. I'd offer you another drink, Dave, but you've got a pint in
I'm
hand.
still well stacked for a pint at the moment.
We have got another hour to go, just to say.
Oh, Andy, great shot there.
I'm going
Really
to
finished.
go and tell Tom that he has to be happy.
I'll try and capture it on camera so we can see the fantastic applause that he'll get. So that's just Simon. Right, keep your eye on the background. We'll keep off scoreboard cam here. Watch Simon. He's going to speak to Tom and tell him he's won the averages. Get ready for this jump of joy and celebrations. I think there was 2 claps from Brian there. A shrug of the shoulders from Tom. And Simon's gone to the bar. That's the sort of reactions we get here for great performances at the club. Okay, Rob Priest. Another one past the kingpin. Wide. All the way wide. So, the way this is going, it looks like Young and Ball do have a chance in the final game. 4 for Rob there. Let's see finish on tonight. It gives him 27, I believe. Not too bad. It started off well, 2 8s. Couldn't quite finish it off. Right, Graham's been yo-yoing 2 7 3 6. He will want to keep the scores up. And that is a lovely hit. Inside of the kingpin. Carves out 6, leaves 3. In the middle, good chance. Central. Oh, that was close. Oh, I thought when he let go of that, you could be seeing another spare. It's an 8 for Graham. Round of applause from the lads. 8 pins goes on the board. He'll be pleased. He finished with a 6 and an 8. After that earlier 2 and a 3 to get 26. Which isn't a bad score, but it's not as well as Graham's been playing this season. All right, Brian, how's he going to put his glasses on for this final leg? Not been at his best today. He's still going without glasses. We'll find out shortly if that's worked for him or not. Spin of the ball. Plenty of power, plenty of... Oh, that looked a great shot, that. I thought it was going to clatter a load over. That's what I thought the first one was going to do. Great shot there. Takes that front line out. 4 at the back. Can he finish him off? It's a 7. Good finish for Brian now. So it's 26, I believe. No, 27, yeah. So, 25, lads that out. 33 last 6. Jeremy to bowl. Almost guaranteed that last 6 will win this leg to give Young and Bald a chance in the next game. But Alan Pointer may yet have something to say about that. Oh, he missed the kingpin, took 5 out of those, so it's a good leave. A little bit of barracking behind Jeremy, which is perfectly welcome. No. There's a lot of calls of rubbish and other such words when that ball left his hand. Wide again. He took a 6 out. Really didn't get very close to the kingpin there, so a little bit lucky to get 6 pins from that one. 33 for Jeremy, which is the pretty good scoring for last 6 there. 5 players getting into the 30s. Some mid-30 scores in there as well. So Alan is on 25. 1 to bowl. I think the leg's beyond him, but we shall see.
I've returned.
Wow. Wow. Could this be the go that changes everything?
Hang on, Dave. Show me the scoreboard quickly.
No, this is too important.
Oh, my word.
You're a long way behind.
Oh!
Now you can see the scoreboard.
Oh, okay. Okay. Look at this.
Alan seems to think that pin's fallen over.
Steward's inquiry. I
can assure him it didn't go.
He can't believe it. The swine.
Fantastic finish for Eleanor. Well done.
That's it. It's all over.
So that completes the game. Last 6 will finish top of the league.
8 points to the lads, 2. And as you said, Dave, mathematically possible that the lads could drop out
Indeed.
of the trophy knockout stage.
And that also means that do Young and Bald not win 10-0, it will be last.
It was going great, and it just suddenly dropped. But then, no, it's superb. Thank you.
Are you paying your own father now?
Yeah, well, he's too late to get the post office to pay it into his bank, which uses the post office, so I just...
So you get, yes, we get that. Like, do we look like this?
Right. Right.
This is a slight little grumble.
Is it?
Yeah. Basically, because that team couldn't see, they all decided to then stand up. Then intermittently kept on walking back and forwards whilst people were coming into shot to play. Our last 3 balls, Andy came up to the table and started shotting about all the corners through every single one of my balls.
Because that's why we couldn't get further back.
I know. It's just, I just thought I'd point it out. It's nobody's real fault. It's just like, when you play shit, you kind of like, the last thing you fucking want is somebody there, right on the periphery, the only person who's fucking about the foot. You could have saved it. Yeah. Anyway.
Never
maybe
mind.
something to consider.
I plan to lose my beer in the meantime.
That's mad. Right. Hello, everyone. Sorry about that. We had a bit of a... Everything just fell over. Got a bit tired. We dropped our stream. I should be back on both Facebook and YouTube, hopefully. Looks like we're live on Facebook, and looks like we are live on YouTube. Right, we've got our second live game of the evening, and it's got a bit of spice to it now because the lads failed to get the 3 points to guarantee them the result. So, Young and Bald are the home team. Opening up for them will be Will, then Georgia, Oliver, Marcus, Carl, and Eric. There we go. Find the gap. Ali, Darren, Tom, Tommy, Simon, and Matt. So, let's just talk to Captain. Are you aware of the situation, Captain Derek?
Yes.
10-0. 10-0? They don't do pressure. They don't do pressure. So it's going to be Will first. Game on. A reminder, Young and Bald, a brand new team for the Summer League. Derek, who is bald. Everybody else on the team is young and had never played Skittles before. Or at least had not played very often. Will off to a great start. Look at this. Oh! Just missed. There's Pundit Dave. He's found his beer. Well done, Dave. 6 for Will. Good start. I did say to Captain Derek, "Are you aware of the situation?" He said, "Yes, but we don't do pressure. Go away." So you've obviously given him the lowdown. The streams fell over, Dave, but we
Yeah, I had a message from Amy that
we recovered them.
the stream dropped, but it was back again.
Yes.
Ali bowling for Find the Gap.
Ali only.
I would say, unless she has an absolute shocker, she's guaranteed to win the ladies' averages tonight.
And it's only her first. It's her first summer league after having finished her first winter league in the game.
Oh yes, she's only been playing for one season, hasn't she?
Yeah. She's done absolutely brilliantly. That 5 keeps things
I
close.
think there's some problems with the cloth. I don't know who
Oh.
moistened the cloth, but
Well,
it
I
seems
wasn't-
to have not lived up to the
I wasn't playing
recommended
for Lads
standards.
Night Out earlier today, because if it had been me, there would have been one that would have been dripping, one that would have been damp, and one only mildly moist.
Yeah. Yeah. Georgia up second for Young and Bald.
She is on the young side of the team. Gutted that one. Come on, Georgia. Focus. Better. Good pickup.
Great shot from
Wow.
Georgia there with the third one.
That's a heck of a pickup.
Georgia played last week. It's her first season, and last week she got her best score of 34, which is a fantastic
Superb.
bowling, and did really well with that one.
It's great, Dave, to see some actual young people playing the game and enjoying it, and seeing some success as well.
And proper young people, not early 40s. Like,
Yeah, no, I don't mean like 37-year-olds. I mean actually, barely old enough to drink.
oh, Darren, that's a wonderful shot on the kingpin. Horrible, horrible leave. Look at that. What on earth are you supposed to do with that?
I don't know. It's one of the worst splits, isn't it? The crucifix.
Yeah. Really tough for Darren. He was.
I mean, the consolation for him is he does have the best beard in the league.
Yes. But he always has the best beard in the league.
Well, that's true. But
He
does
doesn't
know
doesn't
it?
always get horrible splits like
No,
that.
that's true. That's very true.
Just check we're streaming nicely.
Well, we appear to have 15 concurrent viewers on YouTube. And Di is back on Facebook. Hi, Di. Sorry we dropped. Right, we're back to Oliver now. Oh, goodness, I thought I was about to say he gutted that, but he didn't. He just managed to clip it back. Very tight little lie here. Oh, unlucky. Bit of a cagey start now. 6-5-5, 16 pins for Young and Bald after 3 have bowled in this opening leg. 10 for Find the Gap. Tom up next. 6 to tie things up, but a reminder, if Young and Bald can pull out the whitewash and take 10 points from this game, they knock Lads Night Out of the top 4 who play for the knockout for the Summer League Cup.
It's a big ask, but it's not impossible. They won their last game 10-0.
Wow. Great.
Wonderful first shot, Tom.
Look at that. That's the formation you don't mind seeing for your second ball.
No, absolutely not.
Treat it as a mini king. Oh, he's pulled it. The
And
pressure,
throw the ball off to the side.
pressure got to him there. It's one of those shots that should be, straightforward after having hit a king plumb on your last one, but when the chips are down, Dave.
He's doing it for the fans who want this game to go down to the wires. It keeps everyone on the edges of their seats.
So, good 7. Puts them at 1 pin ahead. Find the gap, 17 pins. Young and Bald, 16 after 3 have bowled in this opening leg. Cagey start, Dave.
It is, and both teams have got a fantastic engine room here with some of the best players in the league this season. It could be a great matchup between these players. Marcus, one of 3 players to hit 40 this season.
Unlucky not to take
Not
that back
Terrible
quarter.
start. Get that kingpin.
Looks good.
Oh,
You don't want to see that as your final
here's a
ball
footballer.
split.
Will he naturally focus in on the goal?
He white.
Oh, he's put it wide.
Surely it went behind for a corner, Dave. Great. 7. Marcus puts in the highest score of the evening so far for Young and Bald. Now, can Tommy match Tom's 7 or beat it?
So he needs 6 to level the scores.
A reminder, Find the Gap is a sort of a ragtag group of brand new players and old hands
lovely.
who used to play and current players. It's a bit of a mix, but Tommy is certainly one of the newcomers to Skittles. Autofocus, Dave.
Oh, looked good, didn't it? It's going to take that kingpin out. One next to it.
Their team isn't called Find the Gap for nothing, Dave.
No, they've perfected that skill and continuing to do so throughout the season.
Oh, yeah.
Good hit.
Solid 7. So, 4 have bowled for both teams. 24 pins to find the gap. 23 pins to Young and Bald. It's a bit tight, Dave. There's a pause there because I have to do mental arithmetic because no one's doing subtotals on the board. And I'm juggling, and I can't
I know, it's
multitask.
tough. How do we commentate, press buttons, add up scores, and provide entertaining commentary?
Whilst trying not to talk rubbish. I mean, mostly
some of those things we don't manage to achieve, unfortunately.
Oh, now. Quarter pin, surely.
Yeah, get that quarter pin. You can still take them out, all out here.
Has he got it? Not bad. Good 7.
But bats the ball back over the net into
Yeah.
Find the Gap's court.
"12 people steadfastly watching us on YouTube as we
Wow.
speak.
This up-and-coming Young and Bald team are going
Only-
to capture the hearts and minds of millions.
Only 3 watching us on Facebook, Dave.
Wow, the youngsters these days.
Looks like the last 6 and the Lads Not Out fans have all
They're watching it on the
they've
Telegram.
left. They've left the building, and it's a shame because this is definitely not a support act here. These guys have Lads Night Out's fate in their hands. Oh, a Simon. for
You'd have
Find
thought that the
Gap.
Lads Not Out fans would be desperate. They'll turn off when one of the legs has been lost, but until that point, 6.
all right.
Scores are all square.
There we
Look
can
at the
see-
crowd we've got in here
We can
tonight.
see some lads over my shoulder here. Some of the lads night out are staying to just see what their fate will be.
And because they like drinking, obviously.
Shh. That's not at all the case, Dave.
This captain of Young and Bald team, he is not in the young.
No, he's not in the young category. Cheeky. Derek's put the unlike Brian, Derek's got the specs on. Wow,
What a shot.
that's a powerful second
That's what
ball.
happens when you wear specs.
I noticed Brian's got his specs back on to spectate. Wow. Such violence from Derek.
Yeah.
.36 for Young and Bald. Good scoring.
Matt, formerly of
30,
Now.
30 for Find the Gap. 7 from Matt will steal 2 points and importantly for Lads Night Out, secure their 4th place.
In fact, they're even a pin better off than that. Because if you get 6, that'll be a point.
Oh, of course.
So it's 6.
Goodness.
You wouldn't expect Matt to get less than 6.
No, you wouldn't. But he's not wearing his blue suede shoes tonight.
Ooh, another one. 2 off the kingpin. A great shot like that.
Quarter pin to your right, viewer, is the shot I would suspect. He's gone for it. Missed it. Now then,
Wow.
2 required from this ball. Quarter pin. Oh my goodness, Dave.
Wow. That has shocked the crowd.
Lads Night Out who are watching have gone very quiet.
Yes.
Here they are over here. Look, doing the maths. So, it's all as we were, Dave.
Well, that was not what we expected from Matt there. We have to say, with his first shot on the kingpin, he was unlucky.
He was.
I have to say that back quarter pin is well off its spot, isn't it? Didn't get moved there.
No. Oh. Well, it's kind of, well, as you've missed the king all night, do you go for the king, Dave, or do you hit the quarter and try?
I think you're better off going for the quarters there. You've got more
Yeah.
chance of getting 2 from the quarters than you do. If you get the kingpin, you probably just get the kingpin.
5 for Ali. Second
I'm going
consecutive.
to have a little look at the social media, see what reaction we got to that.
I'm going to say not a lot, Dave. Will now for Young and Bald to respond to Ali's 5. Little unfortunate there. It's not an ideal split to get a big score. Better, well played. Absolutely superb. The right hit at the right time. Unlucky. Hey! He managed.
A huge round of applause there.
He managed to hit one of the Skittles that was in the pit, deflected the ball, and it landed in the ball return chute. He's returned his own ball. Everyone enjoys that.
Which is
You
far
can't
more
see it, though. We've
impressive
got
than
no
getting a
angle on
9.
it, but He's very pleased with himself. It doesn't get you any parsnips in terms of your averages or anything, but it's quite an impressive feat. A second consecutive 6. So again, a 1-point lead. It's not a bad start, is it?
Another great
What did
hit on
Darren
the
get last
kingpin
time?
from Darren.
5?
He got 5, but it was a perfect shot on the kingpin. Left
Yeah,
that,
it
left
was.
the crucifix.
Just curled away. Again, viewer, you can see this head-on shot. Watch the wrist. Just gives it a little flick. Controls it much better this time.
Yeah, a great shot from Darren there.
He's pleased with that, as he should be. Lovely 7. 12 pins after 2 for Find the Gap. 6 for Young and Bald. Georgie coming off a 5, needs to go one better to tie things up.
Yeah, she started off with a couple of loose shots, but the third one was bang on the kingpin. Hopefully she's got her eye in now. Be able to make sure all of these go where she wants them to.
I'm never sure whether she looks pleased to be here or is like being
Delighted.
forced to be down the alley. Great.
She does enjoy her skills, does Georgia?
She enjoys it when it's working well. Quarter pin on your right, viewer, I suspect is the shot she'll want.
Certainly is. Get that one. Take the triangle out.
Just pull that. Still, quarter pin on your right. There's a nice 8 on here. Has she got it, Dave?
Oh, 7 for Georgia.
Not quite, but a lovely 7. What has that done to the scores, Dave?
1 up. Young and Bald.
13 pins to Young and Bald, 12 pins to Find the Gap after 2 of Bald in this second leg. A reminder that Young and Bald took the first leg 36 to 33. They have 2 points to nil. If they can get 10 points out of this evening's game, they will kick Lads Night out of the trophy knockout competition, and they'll be relegated to the Shield knockout, Dave.
Yeah. I'll say it though, 10-0, it's tough. Even if once you've won the first leg, it's still tough to get those. You just need one bit of good luck from the other team, one bit of bad luck from your team.
That's true. That is true.
And these teams are pretty evenly matched, which is why the first leg was so close.
Strains of Baba O'Reilly are wafting over the alley from the speakers at the other end.
Darts match finished very early today, didn't it?
I'm not sure the opposition turned up.
Yeah. 5 for Tom.
I was about to see if there are any leftover chips, but I think they've been hoovered up, Dave.
Yeah.
So,
17.
17 pins after 3 for Find the Gap. 13 after 2 for Young and Bald, and it's Oliver. The most experienced of the young side of Young and Bald, I'd say.
Well, there's Marcus and Oliver, both been playing a similar amount of time.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Great first shot from Oliver, though.
Thank you.
So 6 already, stepped over to the side. Well, wide with that one. Oh, it looked very wide. I thought that was going past a lot there.
And it's little shots like that, Dave, that could see Young and Bald with a shock result.
Okay.
21 pins to Young and Bald after 3 of Bald. 17 to Find the Gap.
Tom with an eye up next.
Wearing a lot of green. We've seen a lot of green clothing on the alley this evening.
I think they're the summer 2024 colours.
Yeah. Blending into the foliage on the walk home. Wow. It's got to be the king or nothing, Dave.
Yeah, you want to come across that kingpin, send the ball into the other two pins,
no.
send the pin.
That's it, ran in.
Cross
That's
the alley
it.
to
Go
the
to the
other
rad
side.
side. Give it a bit of an angle, Tommy.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
did too much. He overthought that, didn't he, Dave?
He did indeed.
He had the right idea, but I think that you could just see his brain, the cogs were whirring as he changed his position on the alley. Only 4. You have to say that could be the pivotal go of the leg.
Yeah, it's a few pins down now here. If Oliver gets Marcus gets a 6 or 7 here, that will probably sew up this leg.
That's a good-looking ball. That was harsh, Dave.
Oh, it was.
Really harsh not to take 1 and possibly 2 more. Oh my word. Okay.
Well, this needs to hit, or
Well,
it's a 5. Probably enough to keep
I
their
think it
noses
probably is
comfortably
enough.
in front. So that's 26 plays 21. So five pins in it.
5 pin advantage after 4 have bowled.
Difficult to turn around 5 pins, but not impossible.
I mean, okay, so Matt in the anchor, very experienced, very strong player usually. Simon hasn't played Skittles for about 3 years, but has come back with a bit of a charge. Quite sporty, quite fit.
Yeah, he's put in some very good performances this season.
Yeah.
Oh no, the Devil's Canyon.
The
My most hated split.
It's not great, is it? You can't. Even if you work the quarter pins, you know that you've got limited
Demoralising.
chance of doing anything. Oh wow!
Oh,
I tell you
but-
what,
If he could get all of these
he's played
9
the
from
perfect second shot to give it a chance.
Can he do it? This would be an
Can
incredible
he
Skittles 9.
spit in the Devil's Canyon? Unlucky. That's a great.
Very, very good
Great
from Simon
outcome
there.
from that first shot. Simon, showing that just because you have 2 or 3 years away from the alley doesn't mean that you lose your class.
Just like riding a bicycle.
28, is that? Yeah, 28 pins to find the gap after 5 have bowled. 26 after 4 for Young and Bald. Some pressure here. 2 pins down. Great. It's a good opener. 2 pins up. The lie's okay. That's a little bit unlucky not to have.
It is, but you won't mind that. You can still get a 7 or an 8 here.
What do you reckon, Dave? Go for the back quarter.
I'll go for the back
play,
2. I'll
play,
go for the 2
yeah,
pins.
yeah. Play the percentages game. Don't try and be a hero. Oh, it was close. It was close. So, good work from Carl. 32 pins to Young and Bald after 5 have bowled. 28 pins to find the gap. Captain Matt up next with the honour. For him, a very lowly 3 in leg 1.
Yeah, he was unlucky with a great shot on the kingpin. But unfortunately, the next 2 shots weren't really all that close.
They weren't. Well, okay. He's got the red kite formation here, Dave, and he's got the quarters to work on.
You can't call everyone a red kite formation.
But it looks like a red kite, and he's done.
You say that when it's the back pin, not the middle pin. It's Derek's. Oh, yeah, Derek's asking if we do requests.
You mentioned our stick up booth. His first day at school today, and that's why he's not here, and he's watching it at home.
Oh, brilliant.
Who's that?
Jacob.
Jacob. Give us a shout, Jacob, whether you're watching us on YouTube or Facebook. First day at school. I hope it was a good one.
He's been doing it's his first season of sticking up. He's done a fantastic job for Young and Bald. And very enthusiastic. Wants to force his way into the team. He's been putting in a bit of extra training after the game.
Exactly. But I mean, it's 9 o'clock start on a school night. You can't possibly.
No, second day of school. Why are you falling asleep at your desk?
Yeah,
I was out sticking up. Earning my way in the world.
Derek now, the bald in Young and Bald. Powerful first delivery, and he's left himself a reasonable lie, Dave.
Oh, another very fast player, Derek. Can he use his pile driving skills?
So straight. No.
Wow. Nearly took out the camera, the sticker.
Andy, plug everything back in now. Andy.